Hey internet, it's been a minute since I made a video, but I've been quite busy. I do have some exciting announcements coming soon, but I just wanted to record a quick video on Michael Dell, Dell Technologies, and Bitcoin. I think I have a pretty interesting or unique perspective because I actually used to intern at Dell when I was in college. I worked on their global corporate finance team. So I got to see from the inside how absolutely massive the company is and just learn more about what they do. I think Dell is one of the most underappreciated companies there is, and I think Michael Dell is one of the most underappreciated entrepreneurs there is. So I want to talk about a little bit more background for Dell. I want to talk about what happened and why I'm so jazzed up on a Saturday evening on this subject. So I'll start with the additional background. Like I said, people really don't understand how massive Dell is. They did over 100 billion in revenue in 2023. So in terms of tech companies, that would put them number 7 right after Microsoft and Meta in terms of tech company revenue. They have over 130,000 employees. Absolutely massive, massive company. Michael Dell is still by far controlling shareholder. He's got close to 60% of the shares outstanding. He's worth over $100 billion himself, which puts him at around the 15th richest man on the planet, richest person on the planet. So Dell is just massive, massive company. They have done a little bit of, they've messed around with Bitcoin in the past. They were accepting Bitcoin payments in 2014 to 2017. They stopped doing it because there just wasn't that much demand. And ever since then, anytime someone asks about Bitcoin, they kind of shied away from the question. But now if you're watching this video, you probably saw it, but Michael Dell posting a picture of the Cookie Monster eating Bitcoins on his X account. And his X account, if you just take a quick scroll through it, it's super professional, corporate billionaire. It's not like an Elon Musk account. It's very buttoned up. And for him to be posting an AI image of a Cookie Monster eating Bitcoins just blew my mind. I was like freaking out, yelling at my fiance, "Look at this! Look at what Michael Dell just posted!" And yeah, he's made multiple other posts regarding Bitcoin, talking about scarcity and value and what's most important, AI, or I think he said religion and Bitcoin. So they're definitely hinting at a Bitcoin interest. They're indicating a Bitcoin interest. Some people are speculating that they're teasing a Bitcoin strategy and that there's a disclosure coming soon. And people who are familiar with Dell might be familiar with the fact that they're not scared to do unconventional things. So I'm going to go through a little bit of a timeline on Dell. So they were founded in 1984 by Michael Dell out of his dorm room, and they went public in 88. They absolutely crushed it throughout the 90s. They did very well with e-commerce. They were early to that. They uh, in the early 2000s, Michael Dell stepped down as the CEO. They started to slow down. A lot of people were not so bullish on the future of computers. 2007, he came back as the CEO. The board of directors requested that he come back, so he came back. And still, Dell wasn't on the right trajectory. It wasn't going up and to the right. Um, so they did this wild thing, and Michael Dell and private equity company Silver Lake got together and took the company private in 2013. And when they took the company private, they had the opportunity to really make things more efficient, clean up operations, make the customers happy, do some research and development. They went out and they bought the largest server company, EMC. I think it might even to this day be the biggest tech merger or tech acquisition. So absolutely huge bet. They go public again in 2018, and ever since then, if you look at the stock from 2018 to now, it's gone from like $20 to $120, well above that, I believe. And they've gotten a lot of tailwinds from this AI revolution, and they've completely turned the company around after going public for a second time. And this, everyone called Michael Dell a crazy person when he did this, and it was just an absolutely legendary move. So, for a lot of Bitcoin analysts and people with opinions like me, saying, "Hey, I'm really expecting a Bitcoin strategy from Dell," I don't think is that crazy of an idea. Obviously, today we've seen MicroStrategy, we've seen Dylan Leclerc over at Metaplanet in Japan, we've seen Simler Scientific. We're starting to see other companies follow the MicroStrategy playbook, but uh, in terms of large, massive scale companies, there hasn't been any. And if Dell begins to do this, it would be absolutely huge. They've got over 80 billion in assets, 7 billion in cash, and it would really put some legitimacy on this Bitcoin treasury strategy. It's really exciting to me. There's clearly a playbook of issue debt, acquire Bitcoin, fiat and debt is debased. As they print more money, the value of that Bitcoin rises, the equity value rises, the debt is converted into equity, and then you can now issue new debt to acquire even more Bitcoin. Just rinse and repeat over and over. This, I think we're very, very early. I mean, I think we're very early in regards to Bitcoin, but in regards to the corporate Bitcoin treasury strategy, we're among the first 10 pitches in the baseball game, in my opinion. So there's really a lot of alpha, a lot of shareholder value to be created for people who follow this playbook or companies who follow this playbook. And I'm just really excited about Dell. Um, like I said, I interned at the company. I have real respect for Michael Dell and everything that he's done. I got to ask him one question when I interned there. I asked him what his favorite book ever. I can't remember if it was his favorite book ever or his favorite recent read, and it was "Stillness is the Key" by Ryan Holiday. So he actually put me onto that book. Great book. But yeah, I certainly want Michael Dell on Team Bitcoin. He's an Austin legend. Austin is the Bitcoin capital of the world. Um, I just think him and we want everyone on our team, but I'm especially excited for him. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the subject. Please give me a like if you like this video. Give me a comment whether you're watching on X or on YouTube. Let me know what you think. Are you as excited about Dell as I am, Dell and Bitcoin, or am I just a nerd because I used to intern there and I don't know. I mean, it does seem like the talk of X over the past week, so I don't think I'm alone. But anyways, I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching.